You know, I think if Hashem spoke directly to you or to me, we would listen right away. How can it be the leader of the Jewish people, Moshe Rabbeinu, Hashem tells him, speak to the rock. And Moshe goes ahead and he hits the rock to get water. How? Why? Why did Moshe do that? Not only that, when we daven on Sh'mini Atzeret for rain, we say, Beschus Moshe hitting the rock, Hashem should give us water. What schus? He did something wrong, he didn't listen. Not only that, in Chabad we have a joyous niggin. Allah sela, hach, Allah sela, hach, vayeitz'u, mayim. What's going on? Moshe didn't listen. Seemingly he did something wrong. Why are we saying that's a schus? Why are we singing? What is going on here? I would like to share with you an answer given by the famous Lubliner Rab, Rabbi Meir Shapiro. And he says like this. We know, Rashi tells us, that if Moshe would have spoke to the rock, there would have been a tremendous Kiddush Hashem. Lahakti Sheni, Rashi says, the Yidden would have said, if a rock which doesn't speak and doesn't hear, doesn't need parnasa, listens to the word of Hashem, us Yidden for sure should listen to the word of Hashem. It would have been a big Kiddush Hashem. It would have sanctified Hashem's name and propelled the Yidden to do Ratzon, the will of Hashem. So Reb Meir Shapiro says the following. He says this logic could have been used to hurt the Yidden. How? Moshe Rabbeinu was thinking, if I speak to the rock, and the rock listens to the word of Hashem, and later on it happens that the Yidden don't listen to Hashem, the Satan would go over to Hashem and the Satan would say, Hashem, a rock doesn't speak, doesn't listen, listens to your word. And the Yidden are not listening, they're not doing Torah mitzvahs. Moshe said in order the Satan should not have this ammunition and should not be a prosecutor against the Jewish people with this logic, Moshe said it's worth it for me to go against the word of Hashem and to hit the rock to get them water, not to speak to the rock, in order that the Yidden shouldn't get in trouble later by the prosecution of the Satan. Moshe went on a mesirus nefesh. He gave up his going into Eretz Yisrael just to help the Jewish people. That is a leader. A leader is someone who has mesirus nefesh, self-sacrifice and love for someone else, even though it's going to hurt themselves. He knows that if my actions can somehow lead to negative outcomes later on, I'm not going to do it. And Moshe goes against what he's told, and he hits the rock just so he shouldn't speak to the rock. And maybe it will hurt the Yidden later on. That is a leader, and that is why we are celebrating what Moshe did. All the best.